Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, the 26th day of September. I'm Barry Fair. Thank you for joining me. It's 25 past 10 on this Wednesday morning, and I hope you are all well. Before we get on to today's show, let's recap some of the things we talked about on last week's show. Last week we talked about beach safety in spring and what you should do at the beach and stuff like that, what you should do if you are preparing to go to the beach, etc. And now, here is today's show. Welcome to today's show on the 26th day of September. I'm Barry Fair. Now I would like to talk about eating the right food and eating healthy. You may recall yesterday I brought up a segment on eating nutritious, healthy food. And a treat is okay once a week, but not every day. We are what we eat, ladies and gentlemen. And today also I'd like to bring up about eating the right cereal for breakfast. Now, what would my outsider have for breakfast? I'm sure she would have some cereal or toast or whatever, because you need to start the day with a good, healthy breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, such as fruit, cereal, toast, and juice, and a cup of tea or coffee. And if you don't have time for breakfast, you can go and have a liquid breakfast. Now, a liquid breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, is like up and go. Now, I mentioned this with my ex-offsider from one of the Wednesday shows on the 29th of August. Now, up and go is a liquid breakfast which is available in chocolate, banana, or strawberry. And you can pick those up in a 6-pack at your supermarket. 250 mils. Now, I used to have up and go as an athlete for breakfast when I was playing bocce. So, the benefits of eating breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have breakfast to help you concentrate throughout the day, because it will be a long time before the next meal, and that is lunchtime. Now, what is breakfast? I'm hearing you viewers ask. Well, breakfast is from the last meal that we had the night before. Well, it means breaking the fast. So it's when we had dinner from the night before. So when we haven't eaten all night, we need to break the fast. So what time would you have breakfast in the morning? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, or 8:30, 9 o'clock, or even 10 o'clock. So what would I have for breakfast? Well, I would have some cereal maybe, a combination like some crunchy nut with some Nutri-Grain with some almond milk and a cup of tea. Now what would you have for breakfast? What would you have for breakfast?
Cup of tea and toast bread.
Do you have cereal at all?
No.
Okay. There are two types. There are lots of breakfast cereals you can choose from, such as muesli, wheat bix, cornflakes, rolled oats, fertile muesli, or wheat bix spice. You can even have that with some sliced fruit on the top of it, ladies and gentlemen. And you can even have some rolled oats with some cinnamon or psyllium husk, ladies and gentlemen, and some prunes if you like, or some canned peaches. Well, I've come to the end of part one of the show. Next up, we're going to be talking about the benefits of lunch. I'm Barry Fair. Thanks for joining me here. The time is 28 minutes to 11, 27 minutes to 11.